Everyone, in this video I will talk about what is sorting. So sorting is an algorithm which is used to sort unsorted array. Unsorted array means in which have a unsorted element, means ascending, descending, in order of ascending and order of descending. So we sort the ascending order or descending order by using the sorting algorithm. But sorting algorithm have a several types of sorting methods. Mean first one like bubble sort, selection sort, merge sort. But in this video I will only talk about bubble sort. Bubble sort, what is bubble sort? Bubble sort is just sort the adjacent of element and put the larger element at the last of the index. So this way it's repeatedly swap the element of adjacent of element. So this is the bubble sort. So how it's work and how to code and what is the method of logic writing algorithm. So we will write while writing code, that will be very easy to understand the concept. So let's understand a deep dive while writing code, that will be easy to you to understand the concept of bubble sort. So let's start coding. So let's, before sorting we will require here to create an array of element, that element we will sort here. So let's create an array and give it element which have to sort. For suppose like 5, 3, 3, 2 and 8, 4 and 1. These are the element, okay, of array, and we have to sort by using the bubble sort. So what we have to do here, we have to create a static void of bubble sort. I give a name of it bubble sort, and pass here the array of array here of method which I have created here, and we will call it. But now we are watching here the array and just require the length. What is the length of array? So we will assign to n and arr dot length. This will give the length of the array. Okay, we will require here a for loop which will traverse from the uh, outer loops, inner loop and outer loop. Two loops will require here. We will traverse from the initial to last. For that we will require here for loop. So I started from the I, from 0 I will go n minus 1 I plus plus, and then for will require here for, and then int j equal 0 and j is less than n minus 1, n minus 1. This is the my last index, and I want to shift the last index to bigger element. If one time for loop, outer for loop one time executes the whole area of element, if it is found the bigger element, the first elements, so it will compare the first to seconds. If second element is bigger element, then it will put at the last. On the if whole array it is found bigger element. Okay, so what we will do, once they put the last, then we don't have to go at the last. Okay, the larger element will go put at the last index of the area, so that we don't have to go again at the last, because last element already has been fixed to the last index of the array. So we will decrease the area of index here. So we'll require here I minus 1, 1 minus 1. See, 1 minus 1 is what means decreasing the one index of the array every while for loop. Okay, so let's just see and increase the I plus plus 1, means j plus plus 1. Okay, and now what will happen here, if arr j, j is what, index of 0 element is greater than to the j plus 1. J plus 1 means second element of index. Okay, so if it is greater than, put them in the temp and assign to the next, means last, and then so on it will go. So we'll require here temp array and assign to j. Okay, if initial index is greater than, assign to j, because initial index should not to be greater to the second index element. Okay, so here we will require here to j to put the first index, second index to first index. So assign the second one to first. So we'll require here J plus 1, and then have to put the second index the first index. Okay, so it will go from J plus 1, J plus 1 replace to temp. I hope you will get understood. Means if it will firstly compare the first to second index, if it is second index is less than to first index, then traverse the first index to the second index, and second index will replace to the initial index. So it will get ascending order, so on. Then it this will execute until the index will not go over. Okay, so this is the way of replacing the means swapping the index of element. That's it. So this is the bubble sort. Let's call it and see what is happening. But before calling, we will require here the up method which can be traverse the whole array and print that. So let's print static void print the value int arr, and then for loop require here int num. I am applying here each for loop, then we'll require here pass to array, and then print the value of that num. Print num, this is the num. Okay, so let's call the first bubble sort and pass the array here, right? I call it, and let's print the value of array right now. So call the print value again and pass the array also. So you can see here, let's save it and print this value. What is the it's happen in ascending order or descending order. Now you can see here the 1 2 3 4 5 6 is not present, so it goes to the last till the last at the end of the array. So this is the swapping of element adjacent. Just adjacent is changing the adjacent of element. Okay, just swapping the adjacent of element. Adjacent means replacing the value to second one to first one, first one to second one, so on. This happen until they get over the all the element of an array. So you have to keep in mind the larger element will go last of the index of array, and then your bubble sort has been done. So it is ascending order. If you want to it in descending order, then what you will have to do, you have just changed the comparison of element array. So let's compare the if the second one is greater than second element is greater than, then put the where put where the second element is greater than the put that the initial. Okay, so this will become a in a descending order of array element. Okay, so let's run this program, then you will see what is printing here. You can see here the 8 5 4 3 2 1. This is the descending order. Okay, ascending order and descending order, you can sort the area of element by using the bubble sort. I hope you will get understood the concept of whole ascending and descending order by using a bubble sort to sort the array element. Okay, in the next video I will talk about more. Till then, goodbye.